What is Tom Brady like? Tom Brady, obviously, not a great game last week.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough.
What does he need to do this week against the Panthers?
Like, what do you mean by need to do?
Like, what? How does he need to play? Like, does he need to be like in the? Because I mean, obviously,
he needs
before last week. I don't know if you knew this. He was a dark horse for the MVP somehow.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to be in that conversation anymore.
Well, what do you think he needs to do to get back on the level that he was before last week?
I think do what he's done every time he's suffered a loss in his career. Go out on the field, throw for 300 yards, give Chris Godwin some good fantasy points for my team, and have them beat down on the Panthers. I mean, I think this is a good Panthers defense, but I kind of fear for what they're about to face because if you watch Tom Brady throughout his career, whenever he has a big loss like this and people start talking crap, he goes out there and lights up the next team for like 300, 400 yards and like 4 touchdowns. I think.
Yeah, too bad the next team isn't a good team.
The Panthers defense is nothing to slept on. It has given quarterbacks, including Tom Brady.
When I mean good team, I mean like the Ravens or Steelers.
Yeah, I mean, look, it is giving quarterbacks, including Tom Brady himself, some problems this season. But I think Brady, in order to reestablish momentum, get the Bucs back on track, is going to have a massive game, go for 300 yards, make Godwin and especially Evans. He needs to hit Evans on a touchdown. We've seen signs of atrophy from this offense, and it didn't look great. I mean, look, against the Giants, they really struggled. So I think Brady needs to go out there, blow up that Panthers defense with a lot of passes to Godwin, get Antonio Brown and Mike Evans back involved, maybe hit Gronk on a touchdown like he was doing the previous few weeks. I think he absolutely needs to go out there and have one of those classic Tom Brady off loss games to right the ship for Tampa Bay.
Yeah. And, I mean, what about the weakness that, like, do you think he should still, like, try to go for, like, 350 yards, even though the key weakness in the Panthers is the run D?
I don't think yardage is a concern. I just think he needs to have a really good game in the pass game. I think, look, he's going to have to get Jones and Fournette involved, especially your man Fournette. I think you could see a lot of checkdowns as well to guys like Fournette and Jones to try to mix things up. But,
you're going to check down too.
I think this is going to be a classic Tom Brady game where you use the run to set up the run to set up the pass. So you'll first down a lot of runs, and then as you get later in drives, you'll start to click and hit guys on quick routes. I mean, look, this is going to be a mixed game plan. It's not going to be a game plan where Brady sits on his laurels and hands it off all game. But yes, the run game will obviously be a massive part of the game plan next week.
Okay.